So I saw the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Mutant Mayhem, and surprisingly, it was really good. I mean, it's not what I expected to be bad, but the movie is really good. Now, after years of not getting a good Turtles movie, I think some people like the Michael Bay ones, but I heard they weren't very good. So I'm not really a big fan of the TMNT franchise, but I can appreciate it for what it is. I was actually looking forward to this one. I say that to every one of my videos, but whatever. But also a little skeptical at first. The reason is because the ones who are making this movie, Seth Rogen and his production company with Point Grey. You know, the one who brought you these movies. Yeah, you get the idea. With Point Grey making this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, I was actually curious on how they were gonna make this one. And when they announced the cast back in March earlier this year, I was like, alright, sign me up. Because the 4 main turtles are actually gonna be voiced by actual teenagers. Finally, because the recent Turtles movies and the ones before it didn't really feel like they were teenagers. I mean, come on, the Turtles back then didn't really act like teenagers, you know? And I was actually familiar with 2 of the voices of the Turtles. First being Nicholas Cantu, who voices Leo. Some of you might know him for his voice role for Gumball, but I actually know him from his YouTube channel, Junkie Janker, and some of you might know that channel too, and that made me happy for him. And another one is with Brady Noon, who voices Raph, and I just know him because of his recent movie on this production of Good Boys, and the rest of their cast is also pretty good, but their intro is already getting kinda long, so let's just review it. So yeah, the first thing I like in this movie were the performances of the main cast. Like I said, I really like that the Turtles are voiced by actual teenagers. But what I also really like about it, that you could tell sometimes that they were just acting like actual teenagers on set. They really get to improvise some things that just make the movie more enjoyable. While the other cast members are good, to me, I think Jackie Chan as Splinter was just the weakest performance for me. I just thought it was just an obvious casting choice for him, and the character itself didn't really take itself too seriously. I mean, at least it was a little funny, so it didn't bother me that much, so yeah. I don't know, that's just my nitpick for that. And I also really like Ice Cube in this one. I haven't really seen him in too many movies aside from that one movie he had in the mid-2000s. You know which one. But yeah, I think he did good at the Superfly villain. Another thing I like is the animation. It's just so unique and stylized. Spider-Verse really did change how animation can really be taken to the next level, and it's really cool how they did it. Even though some of the character designs looked a little off for me, especially the background people, but I think that's the point because the animation style was going for a type of kids drawing from what I've read, and I think it works like that. Now there isn't really a lot for me that I can complain about in my mind because I've only seen it once. I usually seen the movie twice to get my full review out, but I'm just remembering what I saw. But I would say the middle of the movie kinda lost my interest a little with how it's paced. I don't know, but that's just how I experience it. And they also name drop a lot of stuff in here. You know, like a lot of references to like actual shows that exist in the real world. Like a lot. Which I don't know how people would feel about it, but I thought it was a fun way for it to tell this story. Oh yeah, and there is a post-credit scene that sets up a sequel and also a TV show. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what they have planned for this new universe of Turtles. So yeah, this movie is good. It's not the best animated movie I've seen this year, but it's definitely one that you should check out. The animation is good, the voice acting is good, and it's just a fun time to watch. Now I'm also looking forward to the sequel and TV show, which are also in the works, so yeah. Be looking forward to that, I guess. So yeah, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Good movie. Alright, time for me to talk about a non-review video for this channel.